Everybody's waiting till the fruit starts thumping. Juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your muds, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid mix show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beats, exhale the groove. Take you. Flavors shaking, fusions in the air. The mics are hot, excitement's jumping. Everybody's waiting till the fruit starts thumping. Juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your muds, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid mix show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. U.K.E-liquid mixing show, stirring anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beats, exhale the groove. Take you. Flavors shaking, fusions in the air. The mics are hot, excitement's jumping. Everybody's waiting till the fruit starts thumping. Juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your muds, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove.
Let's get ready for the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Ready? Let's go. In a world of vape, where flavors collide, we gather round with mixtures we can't hide. YouTube's our stage, where the magic unfolds. Welcome to the show, where the flavors behold. Mixing and vaping are in for a ride. The clouds we create, we can't deny. From strawberry delight to a caramel dream.
You know, you can always hop in on one of my shows there. And just
Welcome to
not-
the
don't have
UK.
Yeah.
What I said, we're going live. Fucking going live. Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. It is a Wednesday night, and it's time to talk a little bit of mixing. It is after the new year. We're back. We had a little bit of a break from this show, but we have been on. So yes, unfortunately there's no Liam tonight, and there is no Graham. Graham's having a little sabbatical for a little bit while he concentrates on work. So he's not going to be on for a few weeks. So yeah, either that or he's decided to turn into an hermit and stopping in his house and not talking to anybody. But no, he's got things on, so he's going to have a little bit of break while he sorts himself out. And I'm assuming Liam did say that he may be busy when he came back just after Christmas with stuff on. So hopefully he's having a little bit of break and he'll be back next week. But we'll see. But you've got on to say you've got myself, Benny Vapes. We've got our own Mixing Maestro. I had to miss everybody out then in my head. My own Mixing Maestro, which is Tim Havoc of Olivia, and we've got the own Green Goddess of Mixing, which is Lady Liberty. If you have got any questions, you can put them in chat, and we will get round to them. If you need to know anything about mixing, if you are new to mixing, we can sort you out with that. If you are in chat, just have a look at the top and see if you're in Twat Chat. If you're in Twat Chat, swap it over to live chat, and you'll keep up with everything we are doing. Right, so what I will do now is just pop out chat. Pop out the chat, put it over there, put it onto live chat. So there we go. Pop you up. There we go. So I hope you've I've talked to most of you anyway on Sunday, but I hope you all have had a good Christmas and New Year. And if you bought anything, you've been mixing with everything and sorting anything out, then do let us know. What's going to happen at the moment, I'm sort of maybe thinking about doing the mixing show a little bit shorter for the time being, with an option to extend it if we're on to something good or like that. But we usually find that between 9 and 10, everything's going well. Everybody's talking, we're getting mixing in, we're doing all that lot. And then 10 to 10% gets a little bit too draggy out. So we might only do an hour for the time being, well as just a few of us on. So you might just get an hour. It might carry on being an hour, it might extend back to 10:30, but tonight it will be an hour. We'll do an hour tonight, and going forward, it will be an hour. But then, like I say, if we're on something good and we're all babbling about and we're all getting in there and we're doing something, then we'll extend it for that extra half an hour. But for tonight, going forward, it is only 1 hour. Just want to let you know that.
So all you got to do is at an hour point, get Lady to talk about chocolates, and it'll be 3 hours.
Yeah. I just find that we talk loads of stuff in that first hour, and then that second hour, if we're not mixing, or like that goes... that second half hour, if we're all on something and everybody's talking about something and everything's going, 10:30 just comes round so quick. Do you know what I mean? And then you're like, fucking hell, where did that go? But sometimes it can be a drag. So we'll adjust it on the day. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes. But I think tonight, because first one back, we'll just do an hour and just get us back into things. Ease us back into things. Am I going to beard?
Been a year. It's been a year.
Yeah, it's been a year. It's been a year.
That's your scruffy here. What's the scruffiness?
No,
huh?
right. So what it is I couldn't be arsed shaving. It's too cold. We've had snow, haven't we? So because we've had snow. Yes, exactly. So we've had snow and it's been a bit cold. So I just let it grow a little bit. But I was going to have a shave tonight.
I'm playing that violin for you there, Benny.
We've had about 3 inch. And the world stopped. The world stopped.
Oh, you poor baby.
Our world just stopped. Right.
So what they're saying is UK basically is Florida.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Right, we'll run through chat right quick. We've got Stefan Devizier. Good evening. Brian Ferguson, JVJ, Lady Liberty, JVJ, and yes, welcome. Frankie Chaz, welcome. Who else we got? John McClintock, welcome, my friend. Tim, welcome. I did see the sexy bearded bastard there, Mr. Birdman. Welcome. Quick hello. Work beckons. Have a good day at work, mate. Have a good day at work. What else we got on here? We've got Rocky Jr. Good evening. Or good afternoon. I don't know what time it is. Is it afternoon, evening?
It's 4:12 right now.
All right, so afternoon then. Early evening. Anthony, welcome, mate. All right. Going down. And that is it. Anybody else comes in, I'll shout you out as we go along. So what we'll do then is we'll see what everybody is vaping on. What are you vaping on, please, Lady Liberty?
I got my Thelema with my recoil and some maple bourbon cheesecake. I'm still going with my comfort cake vape.
All right.
And that's it. Tim.
I got because Bill was on, I wasn't. I got the grr with the henna, right? Henna, or, no, Venna on top. And then
Was that the
I've
second
got
version? That was the second one. The henna were the first one. The Venna were the second version. Is that right?
this is first version, but it's the first.
No. I
version.
mean,
It's a
the henna
clone.
was first, and then the Venna were after that, wasn't it?
Yeah, because the
I have
Vena's
no idea.
second.
Yeah. BCF sour flavor pack mix. Finishing that up because I found it on there. It's actually pretty good. Gonna do an updated version with adding more to it, which is the whole plan in the first place. I got the
Free bear.
fog, the Sigelli fog, with another one on top, another one of the Vennas, and in that I got the Ruyan Reserve Nanam Streets,
Ooh.
and then I've got I don't know what's I got to switch this. I don't know what I'm gonna put in this yet, but I have the yeah, and that's not nail polish. That's still my smash finger. It hasn't quite healed yet, over a month. Got the Dreamer clutch with the Blaze Solo on top. I got to switch up a liquid.
Has that
Nana,
got
so
a
I'm not
red?
sure what
Do you
I'm
know
putting.
when you were saying, "Oh, don't worry about that. It's not nail varnish." Has it got red on that?
No, it's
Not
black.
your finger. No, your finger. You dripper.
On this?
Oh, the Blaze, yeah.
Yeah, Blaze
Right.
got
That's.
red on it.
I thought that's what you
That's
were
the
on
lava.
about.
That's the lava. That's the lava.
I
No,
thought
my
that
finger.
when you
I
said, "Oh, don't
smashed
worry
it.
about my finger," I thought it was that. Neil, you all right, mate? I thought it was that. I thought there was dripper you were talking about. Not,
And then I
not
got
your finger.
I got the Hadley on top of the Thelema, and that's that was still I still got to put something on it. It's still tasting chocolates, and the last one I tasted was not good, so I'm debating on whether or not I'm re-wicking because that last one was
Have you
not
finished-
pleasant.
Rewick it. Just
Have you-
rewick it.
Have you
trust me.
finished
Yeah,
your
that's pretty
chocolates? Have we finished chocolates? now?
No,
No,
we're
no.
probably
For
about
fuck's
halfway
sake.
through.
Halfway through
Jesus
ish.
Christ.
If
There's not like dragging it out, is there?
we're doing
Like,
every single chocolate,
I
and then in the
literally
end
just
ranking
made
them all.
20 numbers for the next 2 weeks worth that we got to mix up here tonight.
Jesus.
Yeah, so it's
Jesus.
it's a big undertaking, but it's what I always wanted to see. I wish someone else would have done it instead of me, but I always wanted to see,
Yeah,
by
me
flavor,
too.
so you could grab the flavor instead of saying, "Well, this is a great dark chocolate. You try it, and it's a milk chocolate." It's like, well, that fucking sucks. I don't want to do that to people. So
It's
Yeah.
a new year and nobody has rescued me yet. I'm still being held captive and forced to single flavor test against my will. And Arnie thinks he's being funny, but whatever.
oh, nice, Brian. Yeah,
Yeah. So
you can. Yeah, frame staples, nice, Brian. Yeah, no, the
Nice.
heavy hitters, the heavy hitters decent. I got mine right here. Nothing on it, but yeah.
I
We're
got
gonna be
mine.
doing
I
all
got
the cakes too, Arnie. We
Yeah,
haven't
the
got enough
prob-
for you.
the problem I got with my Aviator is I got it in brass.
Oh yeah,
And
and
it
I do
makes-
have this going.
It makes me think I'm at work all the time, so I don't use it.
Dreamer clutch OG with stack tube on it, and that's got the Jabo. What the heck is that thing? Neutron on there.
Except that that's not the Dreamer clutch stack, it's the Dreamer stack.
Dreamer stack. Yeah, the original Dreamer stack. Yeah, and in that I need to switch that liquid too. That's all gone. I just finished it up the other day. That's why it's sitting there. So that'll
In
be
other
something.
words, Tim has a
desserty.
buffet full of I don't know what I'm vaping.
I don't
'cause
know, yeah,
gotta switch everything.
Probably the white chocolate creme de menthe from you will probably go in there because that's actually pretty good. to
Ooh,
me.
that was really good. That white chocolate creme de
It's
menthe
even
cheesecake.
better in the nice stack tube.
Does it taste like what
Really
do you
is.
call them? Peppermint candy, peppermint patty? Is that what you call them?
Taste a little bit the way she made it, like those dinner pillow mints, similar.
Yeah,
So
because I
Zilla
use white
comments.
chocolate, not regular chocolate.
Not regular chocolate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
would it, if you use regular chocolate, would it be like? Do you know? Is that sort of what you're getting off of it with the white chocolate? Do you know?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
know what I'm
Neil,
saying?
that-
Is it a white chocolate version of? I'm guessing you call them peppermint patties or whatever the fucking hell.
Yeah, peppermint patties.
We call them
junior
after
mints,
8 mints,
same
so-
idea.
If you
Do you know
threw
what I
a
mean?
Yeah,
good,
junior
creamy,
mints.
like regular chocolate in that, it would probably make a really good junior mint.
Neil's right. I think that if you added pixie stick mix, the one that I had to put in my damn apple
Oh, yeah,
mulled apple
yeah.
cider, if you added that to that sour pack mix, it'd actually bring it forward even more into a
Alright.
great pixie stick.
Right.
But yeah, it's actually pretty damn good.
Right.
And I think it can be better, but the whole point was to mix out of the packs. And that's another thing I was going to mention is Bull City has some more packs coming.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that in a minute when I get
Yeah,
we'll get what I'm vaping on out way. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
yeah, but you're not
That's him.
vaping. But now Benny has a bunch of special stuff. Pull them out.
I've got a guar with a shift tank on top, and inside that I've got Fuggly Up Fruits, raspberry, rhubarb, and lychee. Bit of a strange mix-up. It's all right. It's all right. I'm also on the Pixel, and inside that I've got some of custard donut from whatever it is. And I'm also on the soon-to-be-released. We're in talks, me and Inakin. Hopefully it should be out for summer. We're just thinking up a name. It is the Naked AIO Chroma. And inside that I've got some RY4. And that is me. Right, we did have a question that John did ask. What's everybody been... what have the three of you been mixing lately? Anything out of the ordinary? So, obviously I've been working... and things like that. So I haven't really had a chance, but I am doing some... I was going to look at some mixing, which I want to ask a question, because being American and that lot, I don't really know where to go because I don't do this flavour. But someone asked me for a... what do you call them? Reese's Pieces. So I was like, well, I will see what we can do.
I might have you. I had a really good one last Christmas.
Right.
I will look it up.
Annie, why are you soaking an Hershey bar in PG?
Yeah, I'm not sure that's healthy. I would
Very
say,
strange.
even if it dissolved it, then you'd be vaping straight sugars. Bad, 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 bad. Yeah, we want to know about your lingerie line there, Benny. Tell us. Come on, come on.
Yes, yeah, it's coming along fine. I'm just getting the sizes. The sizes I got from China, so I got an XL, and it was only a wee one. It looked like a, like a little. It wasn't a posing pouch. I thought it was all right.
Oh, you got China. You got it made in China.
Yeah,
didn't you?
made in China. Yeah. Unfortunately, so I've had to send them back and have them resized. So they're
Now that mankini, did you ever get the cast and tug thing fixed
Yeah, but
out?
it
With
looked
Liam
like
testing it out. Well, no, Liam testing it out.
The thing with the mankini bit was when I got it, it looked like it fit an Action Man. That was the problem. Do you know what I mean? So I've had to send them back as well.
Unfortunately, I missed the whole video of Liam, doing the cast and tug test. So that would have been fun to watch.
So yeah, anybody else been mixing out there? What have you been up to? So that was one that I wanted to, like I say, a Reese's Pieces sort of thing they were asking for. So I said, well, I'll have a look. I don't do peanuts, so I don't know peanut butter, and I don't really like Reese's Pieces. Bring it up then, let's have a look, because I think John was saying, I could get on board with that, Benny. So he wants to have a look, and we'll go through what it is.
So I just called it hard shell peanut butter candy.
Can you get Glamour anymore?
Yeah, but that didn't rank as good as we thought it was going to.
Discovered that Glamour chocolate's not as good as we used to think it is, so I might play with this and use a different chocolate.
Right.
At some point, but I did the Glamour chocolate 2.5, Oba Oba at 1 from FA for that hard shell, peanut butter cream from Favora at 2, powdered sugar 101 at 1, super sweet Perlim at 1, and taffy peanut butter from Wonder Flavor at 0.5.
And did it come out?
I started doing pictures.
So did it come out?
Yeah, this tasted really, really good. It wasn't my favorite of the ones I did for Christmas last year. The Rolos was better, but that wasn't not bad.
So you did a Rolo? What are Rolos to you?
It's like the little chocolates filled with caramel.
Oh, right. So you do exactly the same as ours, and it's tube, same as ours. Oh, right. I didn't know if they were the same thing, because sometimes you'll say something and say it's this, and we're like, oh, we got a Rolo, and it's a totally different thing, innit? Do you know what I mean? So I didn't know if it was the same one. Yeah. Brian's been doing a few single shaken vapes. I know that Neil did a cornbread cookie and got corn chips. He only needed the dip to go with it.
You got to be careful that EM really can go corn chippy quick, and it's in a lot of the flavorings too. Yeah, cornbread can go corn chip. And you can get off notes from it too. So it's really, when we tested Glamour chocolate solo against the other chocolates, we realized how many off notes are actually there that I think actually showed up in some of the mixes I failed.
Oh, right. When you like, what's
and I never realized it was Glamour. I didn't never think it was Glamour, and it was. Yeah. We are, like Brian was saying about the whole other thing. We are going to be working on the other channel. working with Flavora ATF and trying to do different things like beverages, cake mixes,
Yeah, I know you
and
were
everything
doing
else
about
flavoring.
beverages, weren't they? Because everybody seems
Yeah.
to be going down that sort of route, don't they?
They are because, well, to expand, it's not so much sustainability. They could sustain within the community, but to expand into flavors, they really kind
Yeah.
of need a broader audience
Yes,
for
yeah.
the flavors coming into.
Rocky's just put one up, and you've just put your Rolos. So do you want to bring them up? And let's have a look. Do you want to bring Rocky's up? I can't. Thing is, I can't share, so I'll do it.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunately.
I know how that is.
Well, I can,
have
but
to
I've got to do a
share mine.
screen.
I have to share mine through with the other thing. Yeah.
Yeah. You've
Yeah,
got to do a
it's
screen
gotta do it.
capture, and then you've got to
Yeah.
move it
Yep.
around.
Exactly. It's a pain in the butt.
I got
Are you doing it? Oh, you got
Yeah.
it? Okay.
And then if you're on Zoom, you can't see it then.
Nope.
So
Oh,
Rocky
salty
had
brine.
his salty brine, APTPA at a 0.2, beer nuts flavora at 0.3, caramel salted wonder flavor at 1.4, caramel butter wonder flavor at 2, graham cracker flavora at 0.3, marshmallow gooey wonder flavor at 1.5, peanut butter SSA at 0.8, shortbread cookie wonder flavor at 2, and super sweet cap at a half.
Thing for me is I don't like nuts. I don't like nuts in a vape, so it doesn't really. But that sounds like it'd be quite decent. That, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And
why is
of
it-
course,
so what
I
makes
wrote a
it-
book with it. So
Yeah. What makes it a pretzel? Because I thought a pretzel were them ones that go like that funny shape.
No, the
I mean,
salted, the saltiness in it from the beer nuts and such is what it's
Ah,
kind of
right.
going
Is
with.
that what? Right. Very nice. I'd say I'm not a massive fan. That's why I've never done nuts. I don't do nuts in a vape. Last time I had nuts in a vape, it was like a vanilla one. It tasted fucking awful. And what's the Rolo one? Do you want to bring your Rolo? Because I quite fancy that, actually, Rolo. That'd be quite nice, that. Rolo.
by the way, Tim, we forgot to get a pan to make the cake, and we're gonna have to pick that up when we go shopping.
Oh, okay.
And then my Rolos from from October of 2 years ago, apparently.
Right, well, that's it. We're done. We're done. Cult. Fucking cult.
VSO 1.5 at 2. The caramel raw 1.5. Let's start that over. Bloop. Caramel raw VSO at 1.5. Caramelized sugar VSO at 1. Glamour chocolate mullenberry at 2.5. Milky caramel fudge SSA at 1.5. And super sweet perlum at a half.
And
It's
no point
unfortunate
us doing
we
it. Unfortunately, we can't get raw, so it's fucking. I can't even do that.
Yep.
Yeah, but you
sub
could
that
easily
for
take
FA.
the Flavora caramel or the FA caramel and put it in instead of the raw, and then whatever caramelized sugar that you guys prefer, because you probably don't have the VSO caramelized over there.
No, I don't think we can get that either, can we? At
Caramelized
Noms?
sugar. The closest thing I get is sugar cane from Wonder Flavors.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can have something similar, but not the same.
But you see how much Glamour chocolate and 2 recipes that we used a ton of it. I got 120s
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
And now I'm realizing I'm
You're like,
hardly
fuck, I've got
ever
all
going to
this,
use
I
it
don't
again
really-
now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I
Yeah.
think for simple recipes, Saturday, maybe I'll pull those 2 up and I'll play around with them and fix them so that everybody could mix them and use a different, better chocolate.
Yeah. So these sour packs, what was actually in them? These sour packs. you got from-
Well, let me look them up. There's 2 new ones, and the sour packs. They did packs. They're doing flavor packs again at Bull City, and it's nice to see because they used to do flavor packs a long time ago, and they haven't done them in a long time. Where the heck are the packs? Oh, right there. All right, I'll just show you. Share here, and then right here, right on the very first page, you got flavor packs. Click on that,
All right,
and
yeah,
we
yeah.
have some here. They have the gummy candy, s'mores, ice cream, fall flavor pack. Get that while you can because that's about to go away. And then you got this one here, but there's 2 more that are supposed to be there, but I don't see them. There's 2 beverage ones coming out.
So are these so you can make up?
Oh, they're boozy.
Right.
Well,
so,
it's kind of got kind of like a beginner pack, kind of just generic flavors within them.
Right.
You might see some refinement there. I've actually might talk to them about refining them a little better to make them even better.
No, because I'm
as we go
just
on.
getting other flavour packs that you could make. Because I didn't know if they make a recipe. Because what is it? Do you want at one time? You can make the recipe up. All them flavours make a recipe up.
Well,
or they
that's
just
something
all
that's
them flavours
being talked. That's not here,
Right.
but we are talking about that. Yeah.
Right.
Right here. This is the. I think I did the gummy pack in this one. No, sour pack. Where's the sour
Did the
pack?
sour pack.
sour right here. This is what I made my mix out of. And literally, I just took it out of here. The flavor pack has a few concentrates in it, and it has sour watermelon wonder flavors, sour lime,
so
SSA.
right.
Yeah. And I made the mix out of these here. What I
Right.
was going to do is actually add a second pack and mix them and show you how you can use 2 packs to make one flavor. Because you can grab the packs if you want. If you're a beginner mixer, this is a good way to get started. And I'll grab a pack instead of grabbing individual flavors you don't understand. And
Hey, up,
work
Freddie,
your way
happy New Year
through.
to me. I obviously, that's what I thought it was. When they said, yeah, Benny, they used to sell the flavours for recipes, which were the old flavour packs. That's what I thought it was. That you got a beginner pack, so they give you 5 flavours that would make up a recipe.
That
rather
might
than-
come back, by the way.
Do you know what I mean? Rather than doing that bit there where you just get 5 random sour flavours that, if you put them together, they might make a mix, but they're designed to go with something else to make a mix. Do you know what I mean?
So if you can see, that list is getting pretty good size on the packs now. You scroll down, there's more there. And that is getting bigger. Yes, PG and VG are coming out there because with the bulk shipping thing, it was
All right, they're
kind
not
of-
doing
it was
PG VG anymore.
It's confusing everybody. Plus, they needed the space for the flavorings as they're getting expanding. They need more space for flavorings, and just face it, gallons of PG and VG take up a lot of space, especially considering they probably get 55 gallons at a time. It's going to take up a huge
so they're
part.
totally dropping it then? They're totally dropping PG
It's
VG?
gone. It's
Right,
if they have
right.
it in their site, it's going to be until gone if there's any left.
Right.
And they unfortunately had to get rid of nicotine a long time ago because of the whole regulations crap.
Mm-hmm.
So it's unfortunate, but
So-
that's the news for both city. They have some changes going on there, but there's still
Is that a reason? So while I'm getting around, I know you're saying that it's because of getting bulk and that lot. Do you think they're doing it because of? I know you only talk to them now. You talk to them all of this lot. Do you think it's because of the way the industry's going that they can say then they are totally just flavours?
it helps them with that,
do
but
you know what I
at
mean?
this
So
point,
they can
I'm
just
sure
turn
it's a
around.
part of it.
Yeah, so
I'm
they
sure
can
it's
just
part of
turn
it.
around if the government turned around to them and said, "You do e-cigarettes." I mean, no, we're a flavour company. We
I'm
just,
sure that helps them,
Do you
but
know what
at
I
the
mean?
same time, with their bulk prices and stuff, they weren't really being able to be competitive anymore with it.
right.
So
right.
why? It wasn't really.
Yeah,
Their sales
so
weren't like
I
they
can
used to be.
understand that bit, that people are going elsewhere because they get cheaper, they're getting bulk, they're getting, you know what I mean? I get that, but I just, with you saying they've totally dropped that, and obviously nicotine, you'd had the same as what we did virtually, that you can't get it, you're okay for certain places. I just wondered if they've just turned around and said, well, we've already not doing
It
that
does
bit.
look better.
What's
If they
point?
start,
And
someone's
yes,
focused on them, it's going to make
Yes.
them look better. Yes.
yes, they can be used, but that is not what we are. We are a flavour company. These flavours can be used on anything, cakes. Do you know what I mean?
There was a
All
question
right,
about
Fiddy
the other
says,
day
there you
about.
go. Right, so Fiddy's just put on, without saying too much, I am correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can sort of see where you're saying that way we're going. I can understand it. I
Yeah.
totally get it, because that saves your company, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? You can't.
Yeah.
You're not going to get shut down. You don't get shut down. You don't get anything. But at least you've got that there. They can't say this to you because you can just say, "Well, does it say anywhere in here vaping?" It just says Bull City
Exactly.
Flavours. Do you know what I mean? And you can get these down in your store at supermarket, or down at dollar store for if you want to do your cake mixes. It just makes it, and that gives them a little diversity into, like you're saying, with the foods, with the cakes, with the, do you know what I mean, with everything like that. Then it becomes an all-rounded thing, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? And I totally get it, and it's the way the industry's got to go. And totally
like
get it.
Noms across the seas is like the biggest. Actually, it's the biggest in the world. If you're going for flavors, that's the one big
Yes.
one-stop shop. Over here, Bull City's the bigger one, and DIY Canada has a good selection, but you're going to pay a little bit more for it. But they do have a selection and some flavors you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
So, but over here, Bull City's still our biggest over here, but that's because of regulations.
Yes.
Everyone else got shut down, got slaps on the wrist and everything else. A lot of them had to shut down because
Shut down. Yeah, because they weren't going to be able to. Yeah, I can totally get it. Do you know what I mean? I don't have a problem with it. It's the way the industry's going. Everybody's moving in different directions, and you've got to diversify. Do you know what I mean? Drop a bottled VGP not used for baking. Exactly, yeah. Drop a bottled VGPG not used for baking. Exactly, yeah. I can get that.
Well,
And I can
dropper
get
bottles, you
know.
could kind of argue, well, I pre-mix it so that I can just put it in my cake. You know,
Yeah,
you could get away with that, or your drink.
but
But your VG and PG, that's going to be tough to try and explain.
Yes, yeah, it is. Yeah, I totally get it. I have no problems with it. You know what I mean? I have no problems with that at all. You save your business. Everybody's got to make a living, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
Just watching the flavor companies themselves are doing the same thing. They're kind of doing that transition.
Yes.
The TTB certification is part of that.
Yeah.
You know,
and
gives
like
them another.
And with them, it gives them another opening, doesn't it? It gives them another thing to go down, and it saves the business. We can still get flavors. We can still do what we love to do, and it's still keeping their business going, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So
I'll show you something else. I can show you something else as it goes along with that right here. I'll grab it quick. Yeah, all right. Flavor batching for other uses. Still got to work on the percentages after I get the base made for it, but this is going to be for drink mix. You know, making yourself a butterscotch, caramel, apple, pear for whiskey and like moonshine for this one specifically is what I made it for.
So in other words, all
flavor. No, not yet.
No. I'm just theory testing it. I'm just theory testing it at the moment.
But I did an all flavora mix because, you know, ATF, flavora go hand in hand. I figured I'd do an all flavora mix here. Caramel, butterscotch, apple filling, pear, and sweetness. You could use this in a vape with the same percentages, but this is generic beverage, so it could be used in other things to try different bases. Yeah. And I think that I'm almost positive it's going to be good in whiskeys and moonshines. I mean, it's questionable. It might be good in a dark rum, or I'm not really sure this dark of a mix is going to be good in like a seltzer, like they really want me to work on hard seltzer. But it's a start.
I don't know what an hard seltzer is, mate. To be fair,
hard seltzer is basically
that's alcoholic.
Yeah, seltzer with alcohol in it. Usually vodka.
Oh, right. I don't know what I've not heard of an hard seltzer, to be honest with you. I've never heard of one.
Do you know what a seltzer is? Basically club soda.
Oh, right, club soda. Right. So a
very
mixer.
Similar.
We call it a mixer.
Yeah.
So yeah. Right.
But you get the ones that are pre-flavored, non-alcoholic and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah.
White Claw.
So yeah.
But they want me to work more on that. But I figured I'd start with something with a real base to it first and see how it works out. Because I'm not sure if the percentages, because it's weird because you almost get more flavor out of it when you're not vaping it because you're not, vaporizing it off. But does the flavor come through the same when you mix them?
Yeah,
and that's the
part
that's got to be
carbonated water. I get that bit. I get that bit. It's a mixer. New Caribbean.
Oh yeah,
New California
that's right.
law,
Rocky has that one too. Rocky made one too.
Right. Hint. Do you want to bring his up? And
I'll bring his up because I was actually really happy to see that right while I'm doing all this. Hint watermelon. It's all VSO. Well, lemonade from VSO at 0.04 and watermelon VSO 0.2. This isn't the one. No, Rocky also made a actual one for water, I believe, or some flavoring.
To be fair,
that's what he's dropped.
To be fair, we've been doing it for the last 4 years.
Yeah, we have. That's what I'm saying.
Graham told me that. We've been doing it for the last 4 years.
Just so you know, when I was talking to them about it and mentioned that, I go, wow, I didn't realize. And I don't know if he got around to watching the shows yet or not because he had a new baby on the way.
Yeah.
So, like, they're on vacation right now with the baby because they took some.
I tell you what, I did find out because you wasn't on that show. Blood orange is really nice in a vodka. Mm-hmm. Blood orange. I did blood orange. It was lovely. Yep. I was like, oh, this is really nice.
It
Do
is.
You know what I mean? It was, and I thought, oh, I could get down with this.
Just so you know, we were there for the drinking show.
Oh, you were, weren't you? Yeah. You were. Yeah, you were. What do you want? Yeah, you were. It's on afterwards. Yeah, I'm fucking losing.
Yeah, I came on with a black eye because that was 2 days after I got shot in the eyeball with a needle.
Benny couldn't remember shit. He was, at least he didn't flash us this year, although they did get a little weird with the talk of the flashlight.
Yeah, you did, yeah, with flashlight, yeah. Graham said to me, right, when I was talking to him yesterday, he went, yeah, I did say thank you for the 4 years and bye. I said, mate, after that show, I can't remember the fucking thing.
Probably for the best, don't rewatch it.
Okay, Kennedy, all right, buddy. I hope you are well. Happy New Year to you. I've got your thing to what I've just popped up on my thing. 2025, I'll have a look at that after we've done. I'll go to taste with a little bit of black. Look, do you know, surprisingly, it does taste. Putting flavours in it really, really brings it up. You got to put the sweetener in though. to bring out the flavours, because if you do it on its own when we first did it,
Oh, I want to see
the,
if it's
the
still
first
there.
year we did it, when we didn't use, Graham never told us to put any super sweet in and all like that.
Oh, it makes a huge difference.
It does. It makes 100%. If you are going to mix in your drinks, definitely 100% put some super sweet in it. Would that work with a simple sauce? Do you know that? You know, the simple syrup, whatever you do, that sugar,
Yep.
yeah, and then
it
I
does.
can mix.
It also works like in coffees. I mix it in with my milk or my creamer when I cold foam it and mix it in ahead of time because it stirs it up and mixes it in. Oh, it's so
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Like I got a huge bottle of Flavor West butter pecan
Butter pecan.
that I've been using, and it's just like I can't get away from it because it's so damn good. You add a few drops of super sweet, add that in there, like 10 drops of that in there. It's like you can go with 5 or 6 and you can taste it, but you go 10 drops,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
make a
So,
nice
yeah, if you are
Calm
cappuccino.
down, Tim.
Yeah, if you are going to mix with, like say, use some super sweet or your favourite sweetener that you have, and
Or
just
or
sweeten
or
up
if
with-
you're using
or
it
if
in
you're
a
gonna do
drink
simple
like
sauce,
that,
drink with simple sauce.
you can actually make a real simple syrup and use those
simple
sweet
syrup, yeah.
flavorings
Yeah,
in it,
Yeah.
including a stevia version if you want it no sugar, low sugar.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were definitely there for the drinking show, Benny. You
can't
gave me a
remember who
hard
were
time
on.
about one of my mixes because I used medicine flour.
Oh yeah, you
You
did.
told me
yeah.
it was expensive as shit.
I can't remember a great deal, to be honest with you, that show. He started off well.
So did you get any offers about that fleshlight? Because you said you cleaned it out for somebody.
Yeah, no.
We're wondering why it was sitting
cheap.
not cleaned out for so many years. It's like that's kind of scary.
Oh dear. So while we're on, I was going to say if
Yeah, Brian.
e-cigarette shop has brought their mystery packs back out for £8.50. If you want to go and have a look at that, and they've got some other things on there. The flesh that exactly bringing it down. So yeah. So if you do want to go over, if you're out in the UK, go over to EC Shop and check out what he's doing with the flavour pack. He's bringing some new flavour packs out and thing for the mystery box. I don't know how many they are. I might pick one up tonight and get one in for next week and see what we got, like we did last time. See what we'll get out of it.
I can't even find a link to it because it's UK and they
Oh,
it's
can't
funny
you
how
do
they
it?
change. They you know how they change like regional when you go to
Right.
search, and
Let me
mine's
see
all
if I-
showing up for like e-cig shops near me. It's like that ain't gonna help
Right,
me.
I will do. I'll
You
get
put it
for
in
you.
chat and I can grab it.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, no
I
problem.
can't help but evil chuckle when you say you're going to do a mystery box, though, Benny, because you know that yam and beef.
Yeah, yeah.
incident.
Right, I'll drop it in there. I'll drop it in chat here, in the main chat. You know, in the chat for thing.
Yep. Now grab
Yeah,
it.
190 mils. There you go. 190 mils in them. Yeah, exactly. Good for that. You all right, mate?
Right.
So if you just bring it up and
Hey,
have a
I'm
look.
also gonna actually do it officially.
Well, he's got
We'll
one.
start from
That
the
Fagan
beginning.
don't need one. He's got one.
Look at that. Even ask you if you're 18 years or older. I like this. Good start. You know, because no one would lie and actually click that button. unless they
Flavour
were.
Smiths.
No one
Some of the
would.
Flavour Smiths are on sale.
Some of the flavor systems. That afternoon tea is a good one. I can tell you that right now. See, yeah, you'd sign up. That afternoon tea is good. That orange blossom's really good. Those are two of my favorites actually.
What's
of the
the?
line.
Did you have the green energy? What's that like? So quite like a green energy.
It's okay, but there
It's
are
not,
betters
it's not
out
a
there.
monster. Right.
It's not as good as I hoped.
Right.
It's not horrible, not terrible, but it definitely tastes like an energy drink. I wouldn't necessarily say full on energy drink. It's kind of like a Bing version,
Right.
You know.
Right.
Bing Bang, whatever, Bang version. And they still have the Nick salts and stuff on here. We can't have them over here on this site. They'd be shut down over here. So yeah. What do you want to look at? The clearance
It'll
section?
be in the it'll be in the. I think it's not in the clearance section. It might be in the clearance section. I don't know. I don't know what he's saying.
Well, let's check the clearance section. See what's in here. Curious. Got Capella in here. A lot of Capella. Cake
Oh,
batter. Blueberry pomegranate. Amaretto. Glazed donut. Churro. Cranberry. Wow, there's some good ones in here for this. And the prices are pretty damn cheap.
Yeah.
There's an
£1.50.
energy drink right there. There you go. Capella
Yes.
energy drink. It isn't bad.
If you click
Honeydew
on the,
hibiscus.
if you
do you
go
wanna click
onto flavors, if you go onto flavors, and click on, I think you can go onto
The e-liquid right here. No, that's flavor. That's not flavors. Where's flavors? Single flavors.
Yeah,
There you go.
single flavours, yeah.
All right, what do you want?
Just see what he's got on the flavours mix, because I'm sure there were some of them that
The
would up for...
The flavors. Flavora, Flavor Max. Where's the Flavor Smiths? Where is it? There it is, right here, Flavor Smiths. We got. Oh yeah, we tested 100 of them. So yeah, Flavor Smiths is hit and miss. To be honest with you, it is hit and miss. Their aniseed, if I remember correctly, that was actually pretty good. There's some that are, it's just completely hit or miss. We did most of these flavors on Noted. It's still up on Wayne's channel. So if anybody's curious on what's what, I don't want to try to remember and say because some of them surprised me. But yeah, there's a lot of them on here. I know he's got some new ones in it we didn't even have at the time. They weren't even made yet, or he had coming. There's like 4 pages of this.
Yeah.
It looks like it's all over 100. Wow, laggy. It's laggy today for me. That's usually instantaneous. Oh, see, I wasn't a fan of the coconuts. Others were, so you never know. Yeah, there's all kinds of flavors there. I couldn't even tell you. I can't remember what or what, but if we watch that episode, you'll get a really good idea of what the ones are. Like as afternoon tea was extremely good, surprisingly, and that one like the cake we had, panettone. What is it?
Panettone.
Panettone cake or whatever that, or Tony cake, whatever it is. That's was one of their good flavors, surprisingly.
So the Alchemist Cupboard is not their own flavours; they are rebottled of others, but they have some that you won't be able to get, like the real naturally extracted ones, naturally extracted flavours that they have in there. Are some that no one else has got. I'm just trying to find where this mystery box is.
Oh, on the site, that site.
Yeah,
because I didn't see a mystery box.
Oh, I don't
Checking.
think so, Neil.
I still don't see anything that has to do with
all right,
mystery
yeah.
box.
It don't pop up for some bloody reason.
What's it popping up under?
Flavour Concentrate mystery box. There we go. So if you type in it, I'll drop it here. I'll drop link in chat for you. Copy. If you have a word with them put down, I'm sure you will be able to get. There you go. They will be able to. So you got Volume 2, only one left to talk. Volume 3 is in stock. So if you wanted Volume 2 of it, there's only one left in stock. It's only a £5. That might be gone. There you go.
Oh yeah. So it's 290 mils of flavor concentrate.
Yep.
There you go. There's 2 of them. Which is, I think this is his way of getting rid of some of the overstock. And his overstock wasn't all bad.
No,
like he had some good overstock.
Yes, yeah. The Alchemist Cupboard, do they make their own flavours or rebottle? They have a natural range. The natural range is not that they're rebottled, but you won't get them anywhere else. They're not. They're a UK company. So the natural range is a UK company that they have exclusive with. So they're the naturally extracted ones. So you won't get them anywhere else. The natural range. I got a rhubarb, which were really good, to be fair.
Yeah, you were liking that rhubarb.
Yeah, the rhubarb, and I think I got a passion fruit or something like that. Were really good. As far as I know, yeah, if it's exclusive to them, yes, is the natural range, yes. Because they call it the natural range. I don't know who makes it, you see. So I think they've gone out to a company and sourced it off of them. So I don't think anybody else is doing the natural range. As far as I understand, that's how it was. As far as I understand, the natural range is a company in the UK that they're sourcing them from. That's what I could get off of Barry. Might be under a different name, under something else. I don't know, because I know he has some Cupcake World that's under a different name on his site.
Yep. Well, it's like the Non-Noms Treats Cupcake World remixes.
Yeah, it's like that. So, but the natural range, I don't think anybody else does it. I think there's only Barry that does the natural range. Like I said, pick them up. I didn't think the 2 that I picked up, I didn't think they were that bad, to be honest with you.
No, I remember when you tried the rhubarb, and you're like, wow, that's surprising.
Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah. One of the better rhubarbs that I've used, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because most of them aren't quite rhubarb.
No,
They're
I've,
just
They're like
there's
grassy.
something.
yeah,
They're like grassy, kind of. Yeah.
yeah. I usually, I need those. Yeah, send them a message. I'm sure they'll. If you send them a message and say, "Look, I'm in, America," I'm sure they'll sort some out. If you need anything shipping to the US, I'm sure they'll ship them. You just have to have a word with him.
Yeah, because Fetty basically does mostly natural, like medicine flower and stuff, natural range stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just have they're pretty good. Barry's all right. He'll talk to you. Hit him up. If you're on Instagram, you could always hit him up at Pixie Juice, because that's what Pixie Juice who they do as their thing.
Speaking of natural range and medicine flower, that huckleberry packed a punch.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Fiddy, yeah. Buy it and send it over. Yeah, we could sort that out, Fiddy. I could sort that out for you. Not a problem. We could get it. You can reimburse it. We'll see what postage is going to be. I can send it out. We can talk. We can get it to you. We can get it to you. Not a problem. So.
I used that huckleberry in a mix at like a half with the blueberry at 0.75 and Flavor West blueberry at 3. I couldn't taste the blueberry at all.
It broke the blueberry
Just broke
apart.
it.
That
It did.
huckleberry
I
is just
busted
like
right
so
through it.
strong.
Do you know what it always gets? Do you know when you say huckleberry, it always gets me? Do you remember when I'm your huckleberry? I always want to say that when someone says huckleberry. Doc Holliday going, I'm your huckleberry.
See, that's really what's going on right now. By the way, Liam is trying to get Graham to not be scared to take the fish off the hook, and it's been a heck of a time. That's why he's not here tonight. Neither one of them, but they don't want to admit that. So
Yeah, Rocky, there's a few. I don't know what it is. He didn't tell us. He just said that he's got with this thing. Do you know what I mean? So I'm assuming there's no one else. If you look, there's no one else doing really on a flavour company that's doing natural ranges other than VSO at Noms. Do you know what I mean? There's no other company that I know that we can get liquids.
Wonder Flavour.
medicine flower.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying
Flavors.
is for us as going to a flavour company, as in EC Shop, Alchemist Cummered, Noms.
For the rebottle.
Yeah. There's only VSO that you'll find on Noms, and a few medicine flower, but you won't find a range of liquids. Do you know what I mean? So
No.
So yeah. So I don't know who they actually are. I can't tell you because he wouldn't tell us. Barry wouldn't let the secrets out. So he tested it at 0.5 the Huckleberry MF, and it's more than enough.
It's got some
Yeah.
potency to it, Fitty. Like it does.
It is wrong. I redid the recipe. I dropped it down to a quarter. We'll see how that steeps out. I haven't
Yeah,
tried it
Rocky,
yet.
we have seen that raw living UK has, but you've got to be careful because I think some of them are in oil, aren't they?
Well, they have different. Yeah. Well, the medicine flower has oil. So
yes, but what I'm saying, they have
you want
oil.
the silver, or the
yeah.
not the gold. Avoid the gold. That's what. Oil.
So that's what we were having with medicine flower, was trying to get hold of the decent flavors. A lot of them are all shit.
Premium.
They've got over.
Example,
Yeah. They're all. So do you know what I mean? They're all a bit shite that we have. To be honest with you, what we were looking at. So we can't get them like you can, unfortunately.
Hey, I have more medicine flower than Tim does now, so
Technically, he has as much as you. Been together, partners. Do you know what I mean?
No. These are mine. I won these. These 3 bottles are all mine.
So that means she doesn't get to use any of my flavors anymore.
Exactly.
So you got like 2
Oh,
flavors.
please! You know I let you use them if you wanted to, but they're mine.
I might try that huckleberry at some point.
So what did you pick then?
But definitely lower.
Could you get to pick them, or did they send you a range through?
So I got to pick one of them. So I
Right.
got the blueberry because I love the blueberry, and then they had the huckleberry and dragon fruit are new. So those were
Right.
the other 2 flavors.
What's the dragon fruit
And the
like? Did you-
huckleberry is strong, but it's really good. I haven't really tried the dragon fruit yet because I'm kind of
Right.
scared of it from the smell.
Right, does it smell a bit?
It smells a little soapy, but dragon fruit
right.
can. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We still
All
got
right,
single
raw
flavor
living as a
testing.
premium. Like, I'm still not paying 15, 20 quid a bottle, mate. So fuck
Okay,
that.
40 or nothing, right? 40 or nothing.
Yeah, he's not paying that.
He'll trade the fleshlight for him.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
yeah, John. What's ours is ours, and what's mine is mine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ours is
I like
mine,
that. Yeah, John. No.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's so good though. The dragon fruit I'm about to test.
Yeah,
Let me know, Fitty, because I'm really scared because it does smell kind of soapy, and I'm like, shit, if it tastes like it smells, I don't want it.
Yeah, yeah. It's not good to have a soapy vape, is it? Really? Do you know what I
no,
mean? It's
no,
not.
but
It's not one of
If
the
them
I
things.
wanted to
Huckleberry was a
vape
win.
soap,
Huckleberry's a win.
I would vape that Black Soul FA because it's like a Band-Aid soaked in soap and, lit on
Yeah,
fire.
thank you, Echo Dub. Ugh. That's so bad.
It's so gross.
He had us scared of it beforehand, rightfully so. It's a terrible flavor.
I swore I wasn't going to try it, and Tim made me.
Oh, she
Oh,
has.
so I had those aren't even
Well,
on the
not even
site
out.
yet?
Right.
Nice.
So yeah. So is that all you had to say about Bull City anyway? That they're doing that and swapping it around and having
Yeah,
a
they
play
have
around?
some swapping around. They're doing the flavor packs. Yes, they are still trying to like some of the flavorings that people are asking for, and I've been getting DMs about. I'm trying to get them, but it also on there for them. But the problem is paperwork. They have to have the proper paperwork to follow it, and some of the
Yeah.
companies are a little slow on the paperwork. Like for one, they are trying to get the NOMS line in. Some of them,
Right.
partial NOMS super concentrates on, but they can't get them in until they get the paperwork properly filled out for them. Otherwise, they would pick up some of them. They did pick up some SSAs that aren't even out at NOMS.
All
They
right.
have some.
Right.
They have
Right.
like a strawberry champagne
All
that
right. Right.
I'm gonna get and try here really quick because that sounds,
You're
if
not
it's
supposed to say
good.
that on lives, Tim, because you never know if it'll just show up. Shut up.
What?
Well, you
I'm
could go
ordering,
down.
like,
You're
so
already halfway
whatever.
there to Posh Vape Dew with that strawberry champagne.
Well, if it's any good, yeah, because like I'm sorry, Wonder Flavors and Frank, but that champagne soda, no. That's a no. So as long as it's
Baby
better than
powder.
that, we're good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
nothing like vaping
that's
baby
what
powder.
Mickey Love does. That's Posh Vape Dew was champagne. That's what
Yeah.
he did. Mickey Love did he, so that's where champagne comes from. I think he did strawberry champagne at the beginning, and then
I hope that
All
SSA
right.
is good because that actually would be a night. I could use that in a lot of mixes.
Oh, he says
But I don't know yet.
mix it at 0.75. There's no sign of soap or bad notes.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome.
Probably on
Yeah, we still
smell.
have
Like
to
I
mix
said,
those
it's
up
just a
and take a break from
concentrate.
chocolates to try them. But
Yeah. So how long have you got left on chocolates?
A while. A while. There's
I
a
think you
lot.
need to condense this down a little bit, to be fair.
No, the whole point is not to condense it down. Have the whole spectrum come to a pyramids into certain flavor profiles.
Yeah,
That's
well,
the whole
no,
point.
I know that's the point of it, Tim. But what I think is people are just going to look at it and just say, "I just want to know what's good." I don't want to know
Well, that's what they're going to
that'll
get
be
in the
the end
end.
show.
That's the end show. That's the whole point. And then this is where you go back to get the notes from the others. You can go back and get the notes on anything you have.
Neil says he got some Dr. Soda 1-on-1. That's the most chemical taste I've ever tried. I had to soak my idea and try it in it just to get the flavour out.
So I did say this on the show last night, but even the dog is sick of chocolate. Like he groaned at us and rolled over and like stop it because he was sick of smelling chocolate last night.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. So what are you going on to next? Strawberry.
No,
Caramels.
absolutely not.
Caramels are next. Caramels,
what's-
butterscotches, and toffees. Anything that falls under the caramel like spectrum because they can taste like each other.
So that's a
So
year
they-
then.
yeah.
So you're going to be there a year doing that then, aren't you? Wait, so, John saying would love a Ruffalo. I don't know what a Ruffalo flavour is. I don't know what a Ruffalo is. Mark Ruffalo? He Hulk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it Hulk flavor? I would think more green. Is it green Hulk or red Hulk? That makes a difference.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what a Ruffalo is, to be honest with you, mate. Being a naive person. If you can let us know what it is, we might be able to say, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's that. It's a sweet from the UK. I've never even heard of it. What's the fuck is a Ruffalo?
You know, Benny lives in the UK. He doesn't know what the hell it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm from
know what's
Yorkshire. I don't know what the fuck it is. We'll find out.
Tim, use your Google foo. Almost like white chocolate Ferrero Rocher. Ooh.
Buffalo chocolate. Oh, right. Yeah. I do. I have
It
seen
is.
these, yeah.
It's
It's
UK
a cold,
version of
right.
Ferrero Rocher.
So it's a coconut almond praline. That's what it is. So the coconut, buffalo chocolate. Yeah, it's coconut and almond.
No coconut part, desiccated coconut.
Yes. White chocolate. White chocolate. What's that white chocolate that you've just been on about that you're using?
Flavora.
Flavor.
So,
Flora.
see, there you go. Some Flora white chocolate. Yes, it's been so much time on call. I have an excuse, exactly. So, we're going with Flavola white chocolate, desiccated coconut from
VTA.
VTA, and the praline bit now.
I wonder if was it Flavora has a praline? It wasn't bad. I think it was Flavora. Or I made a praline. I think it's I'm checking here. Internet's being slow here for some reason.
Yeah, Neil, I already told Tim I don't want to ever look at a chocolate
Yeah,
again,
Flavora.
and I don't want him to ruin my other flavors, so I'm not doing caramels, like despite what he
The
says.
pralines from Flavora might be a good start. That was
Yeah.
the better one.
Who has
The
that
noms is
pralines and
noms.
cream, Tim? Because that would probably
Pralines
work
and
really
cream.
well.
There's two of them. There's pralines and cream from LA, and there's butter pecan praline ice cream from Perilum as well. But as far as doing a straight up praline, I think that Flavora comes the closest. The noms doesn't quite hit full praline. It's like a little bit different.
So there you go. That's where I need to start. Get them flavors. There you go, John. Make a start on it.
For a generic start, and then like you can add a second white chocolate to make it creamier. You can add another like Flavora coconut, sweet coconut to add a little bit of extra to the coconut if you want, depending on what it tastes like. Start with the basics and see where it is and see what you need to bump.
Chocolate
if
from
you
the
need- when
Rockford
you-
Project. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, John.
'Cause
That's what we're there for.
If you bump the coconut with sweet coconut, sometimes that can take away from that flaky coconut taste. So maybe you don't want to do that right away. Same with building any of the other parts. You can sometimes overdo it, and it takes
Yeah.
it too much to one side. So
Well, that's
balancing
it.
that would be the trick.
Just start it simple on that with them three flavours and build from there. That's the best thing. And if you don't find that praline's any good, then you can swap it out for one of the other ones, can't you?
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? If you don't like
Yeah,
that
the
white
LA one
chocolate,
is
swap it
actually
for that.
was good, but it's got a lot of cream to it, which might
Well, it might work.
like that's
though.
another
That might
reason not to
work.
use the. I was gonna say it might work, but you wouldn't necessarily want that sweet cream from Flavora in there because that might make it too creamy and take away from the. Yeah, so it's really kind of a balancing act.
So
Let's
yeah,
start with
you'll
a
have to-
Flavora to try.
Yeah, just try them three, see how it goes, and then you can build from there. Can't you? It gives you a base. It gives you a base where to go from, doesn't it? Gives you a little base start, and then you can build on that. If you wanted to take it a little bit more creamy, you want a little bit of coconut more, chocolatey.
Or you find that praline's not the
yeah.
praline, that's another reason to switch. And then when you do it simple like that, you can decide that's the flavor that doesn't fit or that needs help.
Yeah,
It's all easier that way.
yeah, and then you can build on that, three flavours, and build on it. There you go. Right, I did say that we was only going to... In fact, we've got 5 minutes, because it's 10 o'clock. We came on at 5 past, so we've got 5 minutes before we say our goodbyes. If anybody wants to know anything, you can drop it in chat before we go. And if anybody else want any help with anything... Like I say, it's only short tonight. It's just easing us back into it while we all get back together. And then we can decide. Because like this hour has gone quite a thing. And then you get to 10 o'clock and it's like... Do you know what I mean? So while we've got things to talk about, then it's fine. So we'll just see how it goes. Like I say, we'll just play it by ear for now. And take it from there. And see what happens. I've been thinking about doing a coconut cake recipe. Coconut cake. That desiccated coconut's quite nice. That sweet coconut's quite nice as well. I quite like the sweet coconut.
See.
Yeah.
Fluffy white cake from Wonder Flavor, desiccated coconut.
Thing is, it's not to make a coconut cake. It's not going to be that hard, is it? Really? Do you know what I mean? It depends if you want the cream with it.
It depends on the cake you want too.
It depends on the
I
cake.
mean, if you want it to be coconut forward, you can use like a fluffy white cake.
Yeah.
Wonder flavor, something and let it go full coconut, or you can use it and pull it back with the cake, put a yellow cake in there, either Flavor West or Jungle flavors, or a combination.
Yeah.
But the
Bryce
coconut,
He wants
depends
a rum
on
in
if
it,
you
does
want.
Brian.
do you want like a creamy coconut or do you want it to actually taste like it has coconut flakes? 'Cause that makes a difference.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where the desiccated comes in. Sweet
Yeah.
coconut's always a good one for adding, unless you're sensitive. Yeah.
That sounds good too, Brian.
A bit of rum in it. A bit of rum.
Oh,
Sponge cake, good. That's a good idea. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
creamy sponge with the from Flavor
Oh.
West with the white cake, fluffy white cake from Wonder Flavor. Add your coconuts and then your favorite rum.
Or just add Wonder Flavors coconut rum, Malibu
Yeah.
rum. There you
Yeah,
go.
Malibu rum.
Be
Yeah,
good.
yeah, there,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
there you
good.
go. Yeah, Malibu rum.
That is
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. And then you've hit two things on one, haven't you? Putting the Malibu in it.
Just so you know, if you use a little sweetener and use that coconut rum, you get a Malibu when you mix it with vodka.
Yeah.
Just saying, it works. It's the low carb version of Malibu rum.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not a fan of the rum flavors, Neil? Have you tried the coconut rum from Wonder Flavors? Because that's not
Yeah, that's
super
actually
potent rum tasting, but it tastes like Malibu.
yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
as
Malibu.
harsh.
I'm going to say Malibu's not a harsh rum, is it? Do you know
No.
what I mean? Because it's a mix.
No, it's a really sweet
It's,
rum.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's
Yeah.
my favorite rum. I used to get myself a bottle for my birthday every year.
Yeah.
Oh, because if you get actual Malibu rum, it's got carbs in it.
So when I was younger, I worked at a sort of a medium size supermarket, even like a bigger size of I don't know what you call, like a dollar store. You know where it's like a local supermarket, not a Walmart, not a massive,
Yep.
just a bit bigger than a shop, a corner shop, but not as big as a.
We got one here called Ralph's.
Yeah. He's like a local one, and I worked there stacking shelves for Christmas period because they were busy. And what they used to do is to put they stored all the alcohol and all the stuff upstairs on the top level in the warehouse upstairs. So what they used to do is when the vans came along, we used to throw them to each other. The boxes, you'd throw them up the stairs, catch them, put them down. So we'd stacked them up, the Malibu, and the top one went all over the floor. Oh my god, it stunk for weeks. Absolute 4
That
bottles.
is
Stunk.
alcohol
It smells like Malibu.
abuse.
That's alcohol abuse for starters. And secondly, stunk like what? Sweet
Honestly,
coconut for weeks?
it
That's
just
so
stunk
horrible.
it just stunk.
So
It
horrible.
just stunk for weeks. He got the coconut rum
I
in
would
last
be
week.
like-
Hasn't tried it.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, but it's not when you can't drink it and it's soaked into floorboards. Do you know what I mean? You couldn't drink out. It just smelled.
Here's Benny.
Well, I mean, it depends on
Cleaning
how
it
bad
up.
of an alcoholic you are. You might grab a straw and start sucking that shit right
you
up,
could've done.
man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Might be just taking a broken glass and scooping it. You never know.
Yeah.
Benny's like, yeah, there were 2 bottles in there that weren't smashed. They went home with me.
Yeah, they were, yeah. Well, we're 15, so it could have done. But yeah, it absolutely stunk. Right, so we will say our goodbyes. It is a short one for tonight, like I say, and we'll finish there. So do join us next week. Hopefully, we'll have Liam back on, and if not, it'll be just us 3. And we'll see what we're going. But like I say, if we keep it short, it just keeps it it's a bit more snappy tonight. It's been a bit more, and we're there. We're done. And like I say, these are things that go over if we are talking about stuff and we go a bit longer. We have got to us normal time at 10:30. But first one back, we'll just have a little bit of an ease into it. So we will go around and say our goodbyes. We'll start with Tim.
Seldom never use flavors this weekend. There will be a giveaway, by the way. Again, we're going to start doing them twice a
No.
month instead of once a month.
You're
So
wrong.
it'll-
That was last Saturday. This Saturday is the simple mixes.
Oh, wait a minute. You're right. Seldom. Okay, from now on, seldom never use will be a giveaway, and so will the single source. But yes, it is beginner mixes. That's right, beginner powerful mixes, mixing with 3 or less flavors with a powerful, like full flavored mix. You can be done, and so make it easy. Like someone can grab flavors for the first time, mix up your mix really simply, easy, and done. That's the whole point of this. Because we have a lot of new mixers starting. If you haven't noticed, Benny, we got some in our chat here.
Yeah, I'm going to say
got
there is a
one new
few
mixers.
that's coming. Yeah, they are, because that's the way it's going to. I think 2025 people are going to start looking at it. To be honest with you,
Yep.
I think as regulations come in, it is going to be more and more. Which I am going to start promoting this. You can go over Monkey on Juice as well. We'll tell you about that in a second. But we are going to start trying to promote a little bit more on the DIY sort of circuit on social media, just to get people know that.
As
it's,
Neil said, he
things
used the gift cards that get stuff they wouldn't usually order. You
Yeah,
had some other
exactly.
people
Yeah,
start
yeah.
off and start their mixing journey. I love seeing that. So yeah, we're gonna
I
work
was
more on that side
really,
for a little while.
really happy to see new mixers win some of those gift cards
Yeah, yeah,
a few
yeah.
weeks ago because
Yep.
that's great.
And some of them going gung ho too.
Yeah.
Really gung ho. That's really nice to see that love, like you were saying, that that love for mixing that usually you get for a while, and then it starts to fade a little sometimes. And
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
good to see it back. But so that's what's going on there. And then of course the chocolate mixes, chocolate series is going to continue until it comes to fruition when we're all done with all of them. And because we're going over with everything chocolate that's had major distros and anything we have beyond that, it's a big undertaking.
Yeah, either that or Lady Liberty strung him up.
Yep. Yeah.
Getting
If we make
ready.
it, if I make it through alive, we'll finish up the series.
Yeah, we can
But
get
yeah,
through
other than that, yeah,
Getting
just
close.
yeah.
watch that second channel because there's going to be stuff coming up on there with flavor testings for drinks and bakeries and everything using our same flavorings. So that's what's coming up here for the new
Once we
year.
pick up a pan, I'll be making a cake.
Yeah, a flavored cake, it's a white cake, just gonna be flavored with the flavorings, and same with the frostings, gonna be flavored with flavorings. And I think it's gonna be good. Hoping. Pass it to lady.
Bye, everybody. I'll pass it to Benny.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. But it's good to be back. I like to say, just a little bit more snappy, a little bit more fresher, and we'll see where we go. Like I say, as we're carrying on, we have got an option to take a little bit longer if we need to. It is still there. So yeah. He's got 508. He's definitely an addict now. He's Neil. Like I say, you can go over to Monkey on Juice. You can go over there. Do go use it if you want to join in with there. You will see stuff being popped up on there. Over on the Monkey on Juice. It is the home now of the U.K.E-liquid Mixing Show. That's what it says on it now. So go over to Monkey on Juice on Facebook. I'm not in there because obviously I'm not on Facebook, but Graham is there and Liam is there and everybody else. So if you want to see that. Also, go over and check out Tim and Lady Liberty over on their channel. Do you want to put your link in? Never put the link. You put your link in.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
put your link in. And join in with the Million Chocolate Challenge. See how far they go before they string each other up. Also, do the symbol mixes that they're doing and join in with the little giveaways for Bull City. I'm assuming it's Bull City, is it? Gift cards? Yep.
Yeah, the Bull City gift cards, and I did Nom's ones too.
Yeah.
And
So-
they offered DIY Canada as well when I do the giveaways. Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. You will find us here at the same time next week. Usual time, usual place. Good night.
Bye.
It's pretty cold in here.
Penny, where's the pizza? We're having a pizza party.